Hi there everybody. Today we're going to take a look at this lovely engine. It's an Athearn Genesis Norfolk Southern X Conrail SD80MAC. This is one of Athearn Genesis's primed for grime series, which means that the paint that's on this model is already set up for weathering. The MSRP on this particular model came in at $370. I found this one for around $330. You might even be able to find it cheaper than that at your favorite brick and mortar hobby store or online retailer. This locomotive has a very good weight to it. For the heck of it, I put it on a train that was already made up on the layout of like 40 cars, give or take, and it did pull those 40 cars with not much issue. There's a little bit of wheel slippage on the curves, but other than that, it pulled them. So very heavy locomotive and definitely a puller. This thing is a brute. Although I don't have a Katy coupler height gauge yet, the couplers on this unit did come in right on average with the rest of my rolling stock, which as far as I can tell is pretty close to that of a Katy coupler gauge. It had no issues staying coupled and pulling the train around the entire layout. Now this is a longer unit, so I would recommend probably a minimum of a 22-inch radius. It's got all the standard fine detailing that you would expect on an engine of this caliber. It's got flashing ditch lights on the front, lighted headlight and number board, and it also has a pair of ground lights over the front truck. On the Pilot there's MU hoses, coupler cut bar, Athearn's McHenry style coupler, but like I said, they are plastic couplers, but it held up fine. I'll get in a little closer so that you can see all the fine detail on the cab roof and on the Pilot. See, I have the lights on at the moment. It is a sound unit, but the sound is muted. You would not be able to hear me if it was on. It's a very loud unit. Nice, fine, but sturdy handrails. And again, a really nice paint job. I really like that color. Alright, let's take a quick peek at the different DCC functions. Hold on while I pull out the operator's manual and sound guide, which is included. F0 obviously is the headlight, F1 is the bell, F2 the horn, F3 is short horn, F4 dynamic brakes, F5 is lighting effect 1, which I believe in this case is the ditch lights. Lighting effect 2 is the number boards. F7 is a dimmer for the headlight, and it also activates cab chatter. F8 is mute, so all those are fairly standard. F9 is alternate mixer, which basically cuts the volume in half, and I do recommend that on this particular engine. F10 does straight to 8 and Sanderville. F11 is brake set release, F12 is brake select, F13 couple uncouple, F14 half speed and momentum overdrive, F15 is handbrake, F16 F16 is the HEP mode, on and off. F17 is the fuel loading sequence. F18 general service sequence. F19 is straight to idle. And then there's a bunch of other auxiliary options, and many that are not used from this point on. Some of the functions further on are for steam. But yeah, let's go ahead and fire it up and see what it sounds like here. I don't know if it caught the whole startup sequence, but it is nice and loud, that's for sure. I just pressed F9. That tones it down a little bit, half volume. Here's the bell. And I don't know how well you can hear it, but the bell is rather faint. In fact, at full volume, I don't think you can even hear it. Barely. There's the horn. And I don't know if you can tell, but the ditch lights are flashing. Let me blow it again here for you. Looks like they're flickering a little bit on camera, but that's just due to the camera's refresh rate. The lights themselves are nice and steady. F3 is the short horn. And yes, F5 is the ditch lights, and F6 are the number boards. And of course I read off the list of all the other sound features that this locomotive comes with. This locomotive, like many DCC models nowadays, can also operate in DC layouts. Well, alright, let's go ahead and couple this up to a train and take it around the layout. Hopefully it's not too shaky, as I'm going to try to blow the horn at the crossing and film at the same time and walk around the basement. So I apologize in advance if things get a little shaky. about to blow the horn. Better late than never. And there we are, one lap around. Go ahead and shut her down right here. And that's going to be it for today. Thanks for watching. Again, this is the review of the Athearn Genesis Primed for Grime Norfolk Southern X Conrail SD80MAC number 7215. DCCN sound equipped. And until next time, as always, thanks for watching. Thanks to all the new subscribers. And remember, don't be afraid to subscribe. Press that like button and leave a nice comment. And until next time, take care, everybody.